I've done these before, and I don't remember the last time. It may have been about 2 years ago. I did this on a W140 sedan, but the guy I was working with had a tool. I don't remember what it was like, but it was a professional tool. It was from Mercedes, and I think he rented it. So I remember what the tool looked like was something similar to this. So I'm gonna make one out of this needle nose plier here, so that this can go on here, so that I can squeeze this and allow it to be pressed in. All right, so I'm gonna shoot a video as I go along. I'm gonna get cracking on this tool here, get this see what I can do with this, and I'll shoot another clip showing what I did with this. All right, so I got the tool placed in here. I'm gonna take off about 1 inch. You can see the mark right there. I'm gonna take off about 1 inch and see what that does. Hopefully this won't have a problem cutting it. It's kind of hard doing this with one hand. Alright, so I cut this part off here, the tip off this needle nose. Then I'm gonna use this wrench here. This is gonna be the sacrificial lamb. I had no other choice. But the bushing fits perfectly in here. See this here? It fits perfectly in there. See that? Like it was made for it. So now mind you, this bushing is the same one that fits many other Mercedes, especially the 140s and the C140s that I have over the outside. So it'll work fine. If anything, if I have to make another one for another car, I'll make one for another one. Doesn't matter. But this part here is going to get cut down too. This is going to be welded on this side. This part's going to be welded up here. I'm going to have to manipulate it a little bit to get it to fit just right. But I'll get it. There you go. Alright, so I got this half done already. Again, this is from open end wrench here. The front came out alright here. The back here is kind of half-assed. But the weld is strong. It's not bending or anything like that. It's not flexing. And you can see right here, the bushing fits right in there perfectly. See that? No binding, no scratching or nothing. Yeah, it rolled off. Alright, so now I gotta do this side now. Probably with this piece right here. Came out perfect. Alright, so the tool is done. At least I hope it is. I hope it works. Like I mentioned earlier, this part down here is it's a little half-assed, but there's enough weld on there. It's got a good bite. I might fill that in, make it a little more professional. But the back's got good penetration. This part here has got good penetration. This part looks a little sloppy here. My ground, I didn't have enough good ground over this. That's why the started spitting over here. But I welded this little stud in right here. This is gonna allow me to this right here, set the bushing on there. Set the bushing on there, and then it's gonna allow me to get underneath and get onto the part. And you gotta manhandle it down here because it's gonna be a tight, real tight squeeze in there. And you have to lubricate this too with some synthetic grease or something, and then just squeeze away until she finally goes through. See that? So that's how that's gonna work. So now the real contest is gonna be when I install the part. Hopefully this tool will work, because by hand there's no way humanly possible you can put this piece in. Not by hand.